Welcome back to the Daily Crypto Market Update. Breaking news! Democrats and Republicans voted against advancing the Crypto Genius Act, Clarity Act, and Anti-CBDC Act. Are you for real? Yes. Welcome to America, ladies and gentlemen. And seriously, was no one expecting this? Literally, no one was expecting Crypto Week to literally get shot down immediately. No one is into the whole buy the rumor, sell the news things anymore. Are we really that naive? Anyway, the good things that I see happening right now for BTC, it's actually not on the Binance chart. It's actually on the all-time index chart. This one right here, which is looking at a lot of different exchanges. The reason, or rather the thing that's really positive is that even though we saw a lot of selling yesterday, we're actually looking at the volume wildly exceeding the moving average here. We have a moving average roughly under $1 billion, and we saw yesterday's volume at about 3.8 billion, so 3.8 times the average, which is huge. And it's breaking the downtrend, which is even better. This is actually the most bullish burst of volume we've seen, since back over here, I had to pinpoint it, Tuesday, the 25th of February. That is epic. We're not seeing that same amount of volume burst here on BTC USDT on Binance, but still we are seeing really good signs of strength for Bitcoin still. Yes, I know that there's a pullback. Yes, I know that the pullback did not start at $121,000, but did it close above it? No, it didn't. In fact, yesterday, the price of Bitcoin actually dropped down to the 1.272, just below 116. It fell down to 115,736. So even without fibs, the reality right now is that we're still looking okay. We have a low here on Friday at 115K. Today, I'm suspecting that the price will probably stop here. It probably won't go down to this low, but if it happens to exceed yesterday's low, it will take this one out. It will take out our CME gap at 114K, and it'll probably fall down here to the TBO fast line. So that's pretty much where we are. If we don't hold above yesterday's low, we're probably going to drop a little bit more, which will cause a little bit of fear and panic in the market. But honestly, not that much because the market's pretty much doing whatever it wants right now. It's actually extremely bullish. Speaking of extremely bullish, Ethereum had a really good close yesterday. Bitcoin down, Ethereum up. What is this topsy-turvy world? Are we Alice in Wonderland style right now? This is insane. Look at this. The TBO slow line flattening out, and now it's curling upward, indicating a macro bullish trend in play. The fact that it closed up 4% yesterday at all is just insane. And we have a CME gap here at 3272, and of course another one up here at 4,000. When we look at volume here, it is exceeding the moving average. Not enough yet to really impact the direction of the moving average, but it is exceeding it. On-balance volume continues to push higher. If we zoom out, it's still super, super oversold. But the good news that we're seeing is that this elbow joint right here, the moving average is moving up higher. That's a positive sign. On the 4-hour time frame, it's ripping up higher. It's looking strong. On the weekly time frame, RSI is above 70, confirmed last week, which means that we should continue to see bullish continuation to the upside. It's still looking really, really good. Bitcoin dominance took a massive hit yesterday. Absolutely devastating move for Bitcoin dominance, down 1.19%. Gosh, if only there was some sort of signal that we had to let us know that there could be a really big, sharp drawdown. Oh, wait, there was the TBO Close long back here on Wednesday, just like the previous one and just like the previous rally that we saw. Now, the main difference between then and now is the fact that we are in process. We've literally just started today's candle 15 minutes ago, so we really can't confirm anything, but seeing a TBO open short on the daily time frame is unheard of right now. The last time we saw an open short, just so you know, was back over here in Chop City, January 2025. This is a massively bullish move, and it gets better. Daily RSI yesterday closed at 11.48. 11.48. You guys have no idea how ridiculously oversold that is, especially for a dominance chart. Now, it did not exceed the low that we saw back over here in December, but still massively, massively bullish. Now, on the weekly time frame, the other amazing thing that's happening is that Bitcoin dominance is actually going to touch the weekly fast line right here at 63.59%. huge. If we actually see dominance fall further and go inside of the weekly cloud, buckle up, Buttercup. I mean, this is going to be a huge, explosive ride for alts. Now, reality check. The slow line is still pointing up very strongly on the weekly time frame. On the daily time frame, it's only slightly starting to flatten out. We also have extremely strong resistance up here at 70%. For Bitcoin, dominant 69% and 71%. So keep that stuff in mind. Yes, it's extremely bullish right now because Bitcoin dominance falling means that alts are absolutely pumping. I mean, Ethereum dominance, again, way more closely tied to Ethereum's price action than representing dominance, in my opinion. It also printed a TBO breakout, the first TBO breakout we've seen on the daily chart since June 2024. Stablecoin dominance. It had a little bit of a rough, choppy day yesterday, but it's still looking good. Daily RSI did not exceed 1310. It went down to 1359. So we'll probably see a little bit of a move up, but it's still great. Now, you need to be aware of this on the TradFi side. For one, the daily RSI reading here for the Dixie went overbought yesterday to 77.23, but more importantly, the Dixie has moved above long-term overhead resistance, and it also printed a TBO Close short, which is my favorite bullish reversal signal, but not for this chart. And it also closed above the 618, which is an extremely important Fibonacci retracement level. Now, because of this, I actually expect stocks to tumble. I don't know if that's going to have a negative effect on crypto, but we actually already saw a reaction from this. TBT bearish divergence signal right there. Yes, I know we have the breakouts. I really want to see the S&P breakout higher. If it does tumble as the Dixie starts to pump, that will be something to definitely keep in mind if it will have a negative reaction on crypto. But to be honest, looking at stablecoin dominance and Bitcoin dominance falling, I don't think it's going to have that much of an impact. Now, when it comes to making an impact on your portfolio, that's exactly what we do at the Better Traders. We teach you how to become better traders with our courses like 15 Minutes to Financial Freedom, which is an awesome intermediate/beginner course that teaches you 3 different trading strategies focusing on automated systems using alt trading, whether it's our free TBT signals, which are included in the course, and then it's the TBO, which I just shared before, the trending breakout indicator. And then it's account building. And I just made a video about account building this past weekend. And that trade closed in the green, by the way. It was a beautiful trade. And I've just been building my account over and over. It's just fun. It's fun trading. Plus, when you sign up for 15 Minutes to Financial Freedom, you also get access, a 1-month trial access to the Better Traders Club, to the trader tier, which includes the TBO. It also includes access to our monthly trading watch lists and trade setups, TBO breakout alerts, a lot of great stuff. So I want to share today's picks with you. I have a lot. So in return, like the video, share this video online, leave a comment about what tickers you are interested in me sharing and analyzing. And let's get into it. BONK, of course, BONK is on the list because yesterday it printed its 3rd TBO breakout on the daily time frame. This is a massively bullish sign. And not just that, the price closed right at the 618 and it's actually going up higher. This chart is literally on fire. The next plausible target for BONK is right up here, the 786 at 4107. From the current price, it's an increase of about 35%. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, there's no way. That chart is crazy. It's already moved up from the bottom up to here, like 121%. Yeah, I know. Wait, Aaron, you're telling me that this chart could actually pump even higher? Instead of it pumping up 140%, it could pump up 200? Yeah, try like pumping up 1,000%. Again, you guys must be new to crypto. When things are lining up where Bitcoin dominance is falling, stablecoin dominance is falling, we're seeing a lot of bullish breakout signals. There's literally no limit to the mania, to the euphoria for the crypto markets. Like this is literally going to be the most euphoric period of trading for a while until the next major pullback destroys all the leveraged, over-leveraged longs and totally tanks the market. But for now, oh yeah, no, things can and should go higher. PENGU, this one also, remember, we had a perfect 3 in a row TBO breakout cluster here. Even with this one candle closing with a red candle on Saturday, look, Sunday, up 28%. Monday closed down a little bit. Yesterday, up 8%. And now where is it moving? It's moving right up here to the 786. Gasp. Just like another chart I know. That's so weird. And by the way, I'm enjoying PENGU as well. Oh, I didn't bring it up. Let me bring it up here on All Trading, because I actually took a long entry into PENGU for fun because I saw this and I was like, gosh, this thing is really going to go crazy, isn't it? And let me bring up that chart. Oh, brother, where is it? I have to find it. So embarrassing. Oh, that's what happened, actually. I took profit. Check it out. So here's my position here on PENGU. I actually took a scalp real quick, made a nice little bit of coin. Even with a pullback of 10%, took profit here at 13, took profit again at 37%. This position right here, gosh, what did it earn me? This last one, yeah, 25%, it's like 134 bucks. Easy, easy peasy. Buying on these breakouts, guys, like it's insane. I mean, this is how we make a ton of money with the TBO indicator, this guy right up here, the trending breakout, and stuff that I teach in the club. Uniswap, this one printed another TBO breakout signal on Monday. Tuesday, a good move up, but more importantly, the slow line is starting to curl up. On the 4-hour, we still have a TBO breakout cluster that really hasn't pumped yet. This is one that you've probably been waiting on. It actually confirmed its first TBO breakout since back over here in May. Now I know, PTSD, right? We really don't want to see that tumble again. But knowing what's happening in the crypto market, knowing that this chart is massively oversold, I think it actually has a good chance to pump higher. And speaking of pumping higher, Say printed its second TBO breakout on a 10% move yesterday. Remember this one, our springboard bounce right here, that we caught a nice little meager, what was this, 23%? And it just keeps on ripping. Yeah, don't be surprised. That's super duper normal in times like this. Celestia, this one has an open TBO close short. We haven't seen it retrace back to the fast line yet, but on the 4-hour time frame, we also have TBO breakout cluster. Again, I really want to see this thing rip a lot higher. MORPHO, do you remember this one from a couple weeks ago? Because I do. It had 5 TBO close shorts. Again, my favorite early bullish reversal signal. Open long, the price pumped right up to resistance, 26%, and it continues to pump higher and higher. Yesterday, it pumped 15% and printed a TBO breakout. That's what all these blue flags right here mean, breakouts. Now, there are some bullish reversal signals firing in the most unlikely places. ACT. Now, this is a chart, an AI meme coin chart that had a massive rug pull back over here from 18 cents, and it dropped basically in 2 days, 70%. Losing in total 81% of its value. And then we saw these TBT Bullish Divergence signals. These are rather included in the pro tier of the Better Traders Club. And this cluster right here is a big signal that we always pay attention to. But yesterday, we see a TBO close short right above support. Now, ACT is an extremely risky play. But if other memes continue to pump, I believe ACT will follow because it's super oversold. MASA, this is what I've been using a bot on for the longest time over here on Alt Trading. I actually have an open position that I'm waiting for it to close. I hate when it does this. It's like slightly in the green, then it goes down, and it goes up, and it goes down. Eventually, I'm going to get my take profit target and close out of that position, which will feel really great. Oops, wrong button. There we go, this button. So the next thing I'm expecting from this, since these are really high above TBO support, if we could see another one of these, oh man, this would be great. Because where's the last TBO close short we've seen on this chart? We haven't. This is actually a super bullish reversal signal, in my opinion, for MASA. Shadow on Coinbase. This one has fallen far from grace. It actually has fallen ridiculously low. Look at this. Oh man, brutal, absolutely brutal chart. But look what's happening now. TBO closed short on Monday. Yesterday, another pump of 30%. Today, open long. Maybe not, but pay attention because charts that start to pump out of nowhere can go absolutely bananas crazy. Now, these green tags right here are all about TBT bullish divergence signal or bullish continuation signals I'm seeing with the TBO indicator, the trending breakout. So first off, congrats. Sui is doing great. It literally closed right here at historical TBO resistance at, what is this price? $4.08 yesterday. Now, the chart is massively overextended, but look at volume now. Volume is now just finally starting to massively exceed the yellow moving average. I believe that SUI actually still has more gas left in the tank. Now, there is clear Fibonacci resistance here at 420, but the way things are looking, especially like market wide, like this one could easily continue to rip up to its all-time high at 536 and just keep going. Because when things just start pumping in crypto, everyone's waiting for a pullback, and sometimes they just don't come. So if you don't jump in, at least with the DCA strategy, which I talk about in our courses and here on YouTube, you're going to miss the train. ICP, again, I love this ticker. Yesterday had a really nice close above the daily TBO cloud, which is great. Notice how tight the cloud is getting too. That's a huge signal. Volume exceeding the moving average above the cloud means we're back to strong bullish. It's a good sign. AVAX, this one printed a TBO Open Long and is back above the cloud. Again, both of these two, ICP and AVAX, had a TBT Bullish Divergence signal print on last week's candle, which is a massively bullish signal. PEPE, this one is looking really good. It's been chop city for a while, and now we finally see a close above this chop zone, and we're seeing a nice push up here to TBO resistance. But more importantly, on the weekly, it's actually in process of printing another open long, which is exciting. SPX. This one is still great for trading. I am still watching this chart and expecting it to push above $1.77. The slow line continues to curl up higher. The weekly looks good. The 4-hour still looks great. We did have a TBO close long. What did I tell you? I said, when we get these, the next expected thing to happen is for the price to shoot up to the TBO fast line. So this is actually a really nice scalping signal. I guess that's a way you could interpret it. But I am expecting it to go higher. SHIB, this one confirmed a TBO open long yesterday and had a nice 3% close. TAO, this one confirmed a TBO open long and a really nice 6% move yesterday. It was really good. NEAR, this one again, TBO open long confirmed yesterday and it's above the cloud, back to strong bullish mode. The first time it's been above the cloud since, good grief, December. ENA, TBO open long on the daily time frame, first time above the cloud since January. Massive. And GRT, I believe this is the graph, this one has a TBO open long yesterday, up 4%, but more importantly, it's back above the cloud again for the first time since December. Wild. Now, we do need to talk about XLM. This chart is starting to slowly lose momentum, especially in terms of volume. Yesterday's volume was still massive. I mean, absolutely disgustingly huge, 3 times the average, but not anywhere near as massive as Sunday or Monday's volume. Plus, price action is a little bit lackluster. It's good for trading, but it's pretty pumped. I'm going to say that much. Kaya, this one printed a second TBO close long. Nuts. This is what I really want to see to go up higher. Note, the expected reaction from this is the price will go back up to the daily TBO fast line, which we saw back over here last Friday. Now we're waiting for another pop back up to 0.1578. Now some charts to watch. Before I get to those, I actually have a couple of these that I wanted to share with you over here on AllTradey. Solana is doing really well. This one had a trade closed after being open for 5 days. There's this one. Oh no, that one's still in progress. This one was open for a day and 5 hours, a day and 18 hours, a day and 12 hours. Like a lot of these positions are just closing. Boom, boom, boom. And also, if you didn't catch my update from yesterday, which I will talk about, Pump is doing really well. Pump is actually pumping nicely. I've actually taken profit twice already on Pump. So my position right now, I've realized about 11% of my position. So realized $100, which is great. This is when I let you guys know about it. I let people know about it in the club too. It's like, guys, just know, even though it was having a pullback, even after I entered, it pulled back about 8%, 9%, 10%. I don't care because I know what's happening in the market right now. So I'm just going to be patient. So now, 15%, 16% is good. I'm expecting it to go higher, which is why I'm leaving in a decent chunk of my position because that's where I think we're going. And another one that you're going to see me talk about here in a second. Oh no, I didn't include it. I should have. I definitely should have. Was Dude. Dude is looking amazing. I don't know if you guys caught this one, but Dude pumped big time yesterday. Dude pumped 53%. I'm actually considering moving down my take profit target, but we'll see. But I've already taken profit here. I've already netted some good money in this. I actually have an order down here to buy just in case it dumps. It's probably not going to happen. This is a new listing. Remember, new listings have amazing, huge potential. This is one I actually shared over here on Discord, letting people know because Dude was a new listing that I shared on the July watch list. So congrats for everyone that took that as a signal, because this is when it was what, 34.71, and right now where is it? At 60 something? No, it's at 44. Well, 44.44, which is awesome. Just wanted to share that with you. Super fun. Again, a lot of you are going to be making a ton of money, and a lot more money than me. It's true. And that's good. I want to cheer you on. Link continues to look great. On the weekly time frame, it's above the cloud. The slow line is moving up. I really want to see Link go above TBO resistance here at about $17. It's on a good streak so far. On balance volume's looking good. The cloud is looking good. We just need more volume, and we need to see it have a major push above 17, really above $18. HNT, this one had a great recovery yesterday up 4%. I am expecting this one, because of yesterday's close, to push above overhead resistance and then start working on this resistance at 4.43 and again at 880. Farcoin, this one had a pretty sharp reversal yesterday, but it's not necessarily, I'm not counting it out yet. The slow line continues to move up. RSI is still relatively strong. I'm waiting for it to actually push above. So this could be a really risky entry, especially with leverage. But for DCA, no, this is really good, because the chances of it breaking out with everything else pumping right now is pretty high, in my opinion. Speaking of pumping, I got a request from someone, I believe it was in the Better Traders Club in the starter tier, but asking about Alt. How is Alt doing? Alt had an amazing pump on Friday. The previous one was on the 16th of June. I love to just look at these and go, oh, 25 days. 25 days. When could that be? Let me move this out. So we might see another pump in the beginning of August for Alt, or it could just start ripping. We don't know. But it is worth keeping an eye on these charts that have previously pumped. This is one way that I did grow my account pretty quickly back in 2018. WIF, this one continues to close up. It closed up 6% yesterday. It's holding above this previously broken resistance level, which is huge. This is long-term overhead resistance. The next target ahead of WIF is at $1.39. That's going to be amazing. And then, of course, pump. Now, with a new listing like pump, it's really difficult for us to figure out, okay, where is it going to find resistance? And how did I even know where to take profit? Well, I used this chart, and I used a Fibonacci extension level. So I could see the 1.618 up here, and I just went right below it to take profit there. That's why. Now, honestly, pump can go a lot higher. I mean, it could easily go up to a cent. It just depends on how frothy the markets are going to get. But right now, new listings had the potential to continue pushing higher and higher and higher. So I'm not counting out a larger rally for a chart like this. Again, if you guys want help, if you really do want to become a better trader, click the link in the description, click the pinned comment, go to thebettertraders.com, check out 15 Minutes to Financial Freedom. It comes with coaching. It comes with 3 actionable strategies you can use right away to make money actively and passively trading crypto. And of course, it includes a 1-month trial of the Better Traders Club Trader tier. Again, I want you to watch this video. It's going to pop up right here. It's going to give you some insights and actionable resources that you can use to start trading better today. So until the next time, you know what to do. Stay awesome and stay in the green. Peace.